If you build it, he will come. Maybe you've heard those words by Kevin Costner, and even if not, I bet they make you sit up and wondering what's coming next. The saying is heard in the movie Field of Dreams. Coming from another line of that movie, starring the main character Ray, I quote, "I had just built something totally illogical." The reasons why and how this baseball field is illogical, but there is a great deal of logic in the game of baseball once you apply physics. As an engineering student, part of my study includes physics, and as an athlete who played baseball since I was a little kid, I had the opportunity to be coached by Mookie Betts as batting coach, and they taught me how physics play a role in the professional level of baseball. My studies and coach's advice makes me qualified to teach you some of what I have learned. As described by Andrew Jones on the Thought Coach site, Isaac Newton's first, second, and third laws of motion each impact the game of baseball, from pitching, batting, and related engineering technology. The first law tells us an object at rest will remain at rest unless acted upon. Law 2 says an object in motion will stay in motion unless an external force acts upon it. And Law 3 states that every action results in an equal and opposite reaction. While I discuss this, you should note in simplest forms, the basics of baseball include pitchers wanting to strike out the batter and batters wanting to get hits off the pitcher. A 2005 article with a title by Terry Behill et al. Explains that there is a small strike zone, and depending on the combination of speed of the pitch and differing forces such as gravity and magneforce that causes airflow separation, the ball may or may not split the zone. Jim Catt and Peter Brancazio wrote in Popular Mechanics that a certain snap of the wrist results in a screwball. 2001, Peter Wise reported some wind tunnel data supporting how grasping the ball differently on the seams results in different perpendicular spins. Later, Behill et al. Also documents placing the fingers at differing angles on the ball for a two-seam or four-seam grip and stopping the arm's arc at differing angles creates either a slider or a range of curveballs. Moving along, let's look next at physics and momentum changes from the batter's perspective. Every player wants to hit a home run, right? Well, in the Science Teacher in January 2004, it was reported that college researchers proved that curveballs can actually be hit further than a fastball because of the backspin rotations as it comes toward the batter when compared to a four-seam fastball that has more of a sinking action as it comes towards the batter. Maybe you've noticed we're also covering the second and third laws of motion once the pitcher releases the pitch. Batters have to be quick thinking to realize if it is a 95-mile-per-hour pitch or a 90-mile-per-hour pitch. And it also can contact the bat at different spots. As right here is the sweet spot, and every single edge that doesn't hit the sweet spot has a different outcome, which was reported by Adam Summers. Alan Nathan, another physicist, reported on by Nathan Seppa in Science News in 2013, says for every mile an hour faster that a pitch comes into contact with the bat, it travels an additional 6 feet. The reason balls travel further when hit by a hollow aluminum bat like this is it's hollow in aluminum, and it has more, as the ball hits the bat, it goes in before it bounces back, causing like a trampoline effect. Now let's look at the engineering technologies in baseball. According to Wise, Fastball Development Corps created and named the new Abner pitching machine after Abner Doubleday, the man who created and developed baseball. Ray Bird reported that QuestTech Inc. developed the umpire information system to help train umpires and review plays, along with developing pitch tracks, which help sports broadcasters follow and report on games better. All of those things are based on physics. This concludes our brief introduction to our combined dynamics of physics and baseball. Let me leave you with a hit of trivia about how trying to cheat with this knowledge can be harmful. In Field of Dreams, Ray built that field to draw in Shoeless Joe Jackson. The Shoeless Joe Jackson Museum and Baseball Library sadly reports that the rising star, Shoeless Joe, was one of the Chicago Major League players accused of plotting to throw the 1919 World Series. And though a jury found him innocent, his career ended far out in left field. Thank you.